Hi everyone, welcome back. So I'm going to lead you through a little balance sequence. So today we're going to be working on a little bit of core strength, ankle stability, so really working to build up that feeling of being centred and anchored. But also in our balances we work on focus and concentration as well. So all round magic. So we're going to come down onto our mats. For this one you probably want to have a little blanket or something near you that you can pop underneath your knees at the beginning. So have a blanket near, that'd be really useful. So we're going to come down into a child's pose to begin with, or maybe finding a hair with your knees open. So we're going to draw the bottom down and back. Do not worry if your bottom doesn't meet. You might have your bottom lifted. You can always pop a little cushion underneath there as well if you want to. Makes it quite comfy. So we're going to reach the arms down the yoga mat, placing the forehead to the floor. Finding softness through the arms, relaxing through the shoulders. Always remembering to take a variation here, so if your forehead's not meeting the floor, pop your hand on top of your hand or your fist on top of your fist. Let's take a few grounding breaths in and out here. So nice deep breath in. And then a big exhalation through the mouth. Sending your breath down into the yoga mat, down into the earth. Big breath in. And breathing out. Just letting go of any busyness, anything occupying your mind. Let that all go. Breathe out into your yoga mat. Sink and soften down into the pelvis, starting to create length through the lower back. Relaxing the shoulders. Soften the whole of your face. Soften your fingers, soften your toes. And just allow your breath to come into its natural rhythm, slowing down. Okay, so when you feel ready, let's start to lift the head nice and slowly. And then we're going to make our way up onto all fours. And we're just going to begin with a few rounds of cat-cow. So we'll come up. So you might even want your blanket underneath your knees now. If you're on carpet, you might be okay. So we're going to spread the fingers, place the hands underneath the shoulders, pop a little bend in the elbow joints, and then pick up one knee, pop it back down, pick up the other knee, pop it back down. So we feel nice and anchored through all four corners. Inhale, as we stretch through the belly, we lift the chest, lift the chin, lift the heart, lift the tailbone, and then breathe out, scooping up through the belly, bring the chin in and the tailbone down, really arching through the spine. Inhale, we're opening. Try not to collapse into the shoulder joints, so really push the floor away so we're nice and spacious in the neck. And then exhale into your lovely big cat stretch. So starting to ease into the body, ease into the spine. Moving at your own pace. Will the in-breath bringing you forward. Lungs filling. Exhale. Squeezing all the breath out of the lungs. Okay, one more of those. And then we're going to come back into the centre. So one arm breathing in, lifting. Nice big opening into a twist. Exhale. exhale, thread the needle. We're just starting to loosen everything up through the torso. Find a bit of space around the shoulders here as well. Twisting through the spine gently. Inhale, lifting. And exhale. So we'll make that last one. Let's place the shoulder down, side of the head down, just above the temple. Let's move this hand a little further away from you. And then you can either stay here or start to work on a little bit of balance. So we're going to take the leg that you're facing. So I'm facing my right side, my right leg's going to go back. We're going to lift that leg up to about hip height. I say hip height, it's on the diagonal, so it is higher than the hip. So we're flexing the ankle, we're pushing the heel away. If you want to make this a little more challenging, see if you can reach your arm forwards. So now you'll notice I'm starting to wriggle, I'm starting to wobble. Lift through your belly, breathe, breathe. Push the heel away, reach the arms forwards. Starting to switch on those deep core muscles, but also stabilising around the pelvis, around the hips. 3, 2, 1. Carefully bring the knee down. And then slide that right hand in. Well done. Just come back into the middle. Breathe. Circle the wrist a little bit. Okay, so let's come to the other side now. So other arm, breathing in, it's really open through the chest, look up. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, threading. Inhale, lifting. One more time. And exhale. Okay, shoulder down, side of the temple down. Just above the temple, so we're not kinking the neck too much. And then we're taking the other leg back this time, so my left leg. Lift the foot, flex the ankle, push your heel away, find a little lift through your belly. And then maybe decide if you want to stay there or maybe take your hand forward. So reaching forwards, left hand reaching forwards. If you've got your left leg lifted. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Find that little lift through the belly. 3, 2, 1. Carefully drawing the knee down and in. And then sliding the hand in next to your face. Pushing up. Then we'll come back up onto our bones. Fantastic, lovely. So from here we're going to then drop into downward facing dog. So do give your wrist a little circle if you need to. So just have a little look at this one before we get there. So we're going to tuck the toes under and we're going to lift. So try not to push all of your weight into the heel of your hand here. Try and spread down through your knuckles and your finger pads and then get a lift up and back through your buttocks, right through your sit bones. So now I've hardly got any weight on the heel of my hand. It's all through my finger pads and through my knuckles, so my weight's nice and evenly distributed. Spread out over both hands. A little softness in the elbows, shake out the head. Come and join me when you're ready. A little softness in the knees, and then we'll just start to walk the feet out. So you can make this quite small, or you can start to twist a little bit more if you want to, maybe bending one knee, looking underneath one armpit and then the other armpit. So just turning, turning, turning. That's good, lovely. And then we're going to come back into the middle. We're just going to rise up onto the balls of the feet. And then gently lower the heels down, keeping the knees nice and soft. Twice more. Rise up onto the balls of the feet. And then soften into the heels. One more time, rise. And soften into the feet. Lovely. We're going to come forward onto the knees. Take a breath in. Flatten your toes down. And breathe out. We're going to draw the bottom back towards your heels. Let's keep the arms extended forwards. Elbows lifted. Maybe come up onto the fingertips there. Take a nice few breaths. Soften through the jaw. Perfect. Let's start to lift the head. So if you know you get a head rush when you start to lift your head due to having low blood pressure, or maybe you just haven't drunk enough today, just come up even more slowly. Okay, so we're going to lunge the right leg forwards. So we're going to come on up. So this might be where you need your little blanket to hand. So we're going to come on up and we're going to step the right leg up and forwards. And we're going to make a right angle at the knee. So your knee is over your ankle and your back hip is over your back knee. So this might be where you need to slide that little blanket just onto that back knee. Give it a little bit of cushioning if you need it. Okay, so just from here, so if you can think of drawing your inner thighs together. So that will activate through the glutes. And then instead of collapsing into the pelvis, see if you can find a little feeling of lift through the belly. Pull the belly in. And then we're going to place the right hand to the right thigh, coming into some circles. So I can already feel myself wriggling a little bit, so I know that I'm switching on some stabilizing muscles. So we're going to bring the right hand to the thigh. Inhale, we're lifting the left arm. Exhale, we're taking the left hand back. We're opening the palm, we're twisting. Breathe in, big circle. Breathe out, twist and turn. Inhale, lifting. Exhale. Twice more, breath in. Breathe out. Inhale, last one. And exhale. Okay, we're going to bring our chest square back to the front leg and then turn towards that front leg. Bring the left hand over and the right hand reaching back into a little twist. Again, draw your inner thighs together. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And then we're going to reach both arms up to the ceiling. Inhale, lift. And then turn to your left. So turn away from your front thigh and open both arms. Inhale back into the middle. Now turn to the front thigh, breathing out, twisting. So you'll find lots of little wriggles going on as we balance and stabilize. Inhale, lifting one more time. Exhale, we're twisting, open. Breath in, lifting. And breathing out, coming on down. Fantastic, we're going to come back and forwards. Let's take this leg around. We're going to come onto all fours. Take your knees a little bit wider than what you would normally, and your hands a little wider as well. Come onto a fist if your wrists are struggling. And then we're just going to circle the body. So move in a way that feels nice for your body. Any way that feels good. So just circling the hips a little bit. Getting into your shoulder joints. And then we reverse. Really spread your fingers onto the ground again. Really nice way to release the hips after all that. Stabilizing through that little lunge. Okay, so we're going to come back into the center. Let's bring the knees a little bit closer. Again, you might want your blanket for your right knee this time. So we're going to come on up and we're going to step the left foot up and forwards. So finding your right ankle, spreading your toes down into the ground, feeling those inner thighs join together as the buttock switches on. A little lift through the belly. Left hand to the left thigh. Pop your blanket underneath your knee if you need to. And then we're going to circle. So breathing and lifting. Exhale, turn the chest, maybe look back. Inhale, circling. Exhale. Breath in. Just embrace those little wobbles. Exhale. One more time. Nice, so we're going to use this hand and we're going to bring it to the outside of your left thigh. Squeeze your thighs together, lift your body nice and tall as we twist towards the left thigh, and this time reach the hand back. Coming back into the center, squaring off, breathing in, lifting up through the body, reach up to the fingertips. Keep your legs where they are, turn from the middle of your back. Exhale, turn right. Breathe in, lifting. Exhale, turn left, open those arms. Stay with it, one more on each side, breath in, lifting. Stay with the wobbles with me. Breathe out and turn. Inhale, one more time. And exhale. Back into the center, well done. Let's come back into both knees. Good, reach those hands down, tuck the toes, lift up nice and tall. This time just walk out the feet. And start to maybe twist, we look underneath each armpit. Just checking with the heel of the hand, are we just pushing with the heel of the hand? Maybe we could press down into your fingertips a little bit more. So we really start to strengthen through the whole of the hands. Okay, nice. So let's place the left foot onto the floor. We're lifting the right leg up the back. Breathe in, let your ankle flex and your toes turn open. Keep your armpits square. And then breathe out and lower the leg. Change sides. Inhale, lifting the other leg. Turn the toes out, keep your armpits square. Exhale, lowering the leg.
Well done. We're going to walk ourselves up into a forward fold. So little walks up to the top of your mat. Feet underneath the hips. Breathe out, let your body dangle down, soften through the shoulders, shake out the head a little bit. And then we're going to roll ourselves up to standing. So any back issues, hands to your thighs, give yourself a little bit of support. Chin in, rolling up nice and slowly coming on up, lifting the head. Oh, take a little pause. And then gathering the arms, inhale. Exhale. Thumbs coming down to the heart lifting to meet your thumbs. Bend the knees, inhale. Exhale, relaxing shoulders, relaxing jaws, spreading your toes into the floor. Inhale. And exhale. So just notice here if you kind of really arch into your lower back. Some of you will have a deeper arch than others, but if you find that you're suddenly standing with your bottom stuck out and your belly stuck out a little bit, see if you can lengthen through your tailbone and lift through your belly just a little bit. Take a moment to pause. Just let your breath settle. And then gently flickering the eyes open if they are closed. And then we'll bring our hands down into Tadasana. So we'll turn the palms forwards, energize down to the fingertips, really spreading the fingers. And then we're just going to rock our weight forwards onto the balls of the feet. Really spread your toes and just let your heels lift off just a touch. Then come back, lift your toes off the floor. So just spreading the toes, rocking forwards and up. And then heels down, lift your toes. Transfer the weight forward and up. And then land, rock back onto your heels. So this time as we come forward, see if you can rise a little bit higher, lift up onto the balls of the feet without letting the ankles roll out to the sides. Lower, rock back. Twice more, spread your toes, lift up. Think of lifting up through the crown, through the belly. And then lower, and rock back. One more time. Spread the toes, lift up, up. And then lower down nice and carefully. Well done, brilliant. So shake your legs out. Give it a little shake off, shake off. Fantastic. So we're going to come, so you can stay on the top of your mat if you want to, or turn if you need to see moving. So we're going to come to hip width, and then you're going to bring your right leg forwards. You're going to tap onto your toe. You might want to keep your big toe tapped onto the floor. This supporting leg, you've got a little knee bend in there, so we're not locking out the knee joint, little knee bend. Maybe stay here, lift through the belly, or maybe lift your knee up to about hip height. We're going to twist it like we did kneeling. So lift up through the chest, slide your right hand over, right hand, left hand over, and then turn and reach back. And then when you're ready, let's come back to the center, bring your hands to your heart. Slowly lower the foot. I'll do a side view just so you can see this way. So this time left toe tapping. Lift the knee up to hip height. Little softness in that underneath leg. Lift through the belly. Turn to that thigh. Bring your hand across opposite arm to leg. And then reach back. Slowly come back into the center. Hands to heart. Lift through the belly. And slowly lowering the foot. Brilliant, well done. Give your legs a little shake out. Fantastic. Well done. So we're going to take the feet nice and wide. Feet turned out a little bit. We're going to transfer the weight over onto the right leg. So foot's about 45 degrees. We're going to come into a star shape. So reaching the arms up on the diagonal, slide the shoulders down the back. Maybe keep your big toe on the floor, or maybe start to lift. So you go as far as you want to, little pause. And we're going to land in the middle. Turn out squat position. Send your knees out to the side, gather the arms, scoop them round and up, shift over to the other leg, and then start to lift the foot if you feel ready. Doesn't matter on the height, do what feels good for you. Let's do that again. So land in the middle, feet turned open, scoop. Exhale, lift. Back into the middle. One more on each side if you can. So don't worry if you wobble, doesn't matter. So, Mama, this is quite a challenging one because we've got such a big transference of weight. Breathing out. Lovely. Let's come back into the middle. Well done. And then come on down. Give your legs a little shake out if you need to. Okay, we're going to come into one of my all-time favourites, our lovely tree pose. So let's come onto the right foot. We're going to place the left foot into tree. So onto your ankle bone, onto your calf. Try not to press on the side of the knee, so you might be a low below the knee or maybe coming above the knee. So pressing your foot into your inner thigh. So we're going to switch on the glutes, so squeeze your bottom, and then that will help to rotate this knee open. Lengthen through the belly, lift heart to meet the thumbs, and then visualize being pulled up to the sky through the crown of the head. So not worrying if you're wobbling a little bit. Well done. And then finding a place for your eyes to fix onto. So a nice strong drishti. Focus on something that's not moving ahead of you. See if you can pause and stay here. Inhale, arms lifting up through the middle. So now stay even more lifted through the center of your body and slowly open the arms all the way down. Breathing out. Inhale back into the center and exhale, pause, hands to heart. If you want to land and give your legs a shake out, or if you want to come again, we're going to take the arms down this time. Breathe in. Big circle. And breathe out, hands to heart. Good, see if we can come out really carefully. So we're going to turn this left knee forwards. Pause, and then place the foot back down. Great, spread your toes into the earth. So you feel nice and anchored through the foot. And then place the other foot into your ankle. So ankle bone, calf, or inner thigh. Squeeze the buttocks. Lift up, heart meeting thumbs, lift through the crown of the head, eye gaze fixed, inhale, arms lifting. Visualize yourself being pulled up even more as the arms open all the way down, breathing out. Inhale, palms back together. Find your heart, exhale. Pause here, we'll give your legs a little shake out, or join me for the circle back up. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, little pause. Send that knee forwards. Pause. And land carefully. Well done. Great. Give the legs a little shake out. A little shake out. Well done. Brilliant. So we're going to step onto the right leg. I'm just going to demo this to the side. You can stay facing me if you prefer. So just go, make sure you're balancing on the leg that you haven't just balanced on. So back probably on the right leg. Spread your toes. We're going to come into Virabhadrasana for 3, so I'll warrior 3 balance. So right leg forward, bend your knee a little bit, so we're not locking out the joint. Hands to heart, and I've got those big toes just behind me. And my body weight is already pitched forwards. So my shoulders are in front of my hips. I'm lifting through the belly. Hands to heart, let's keep the hands to the heart center and the eye gaze is down. We're just going to tilt the body. Breathing in and then breathing out when you're ready. Tilting the body, we're going to flex the back ankle. Draw the toes down towards the earth, that'll help roll this hip down. And then bring yourself as far as you can to the horizontal. Don't worry if you don't make it. Pause there, and then when you're ready, slowly bring yourself up. Tap the foot down, or maybe bring the knee up and through. Inhale, really lift through your belly here so we're not collapsing. Lift, lift, lift. And then see if you can maybe extend your leg forwards just for fun. So using that top thigh muscle. Bend the knee back in and place the foot down. Give your legs a little shake up. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to switch around, but just make sure you're on the other leg. So probably your left leg forward this time. Bend the knee a little bit. Sliding the right toes back, lifting through the belly, Okay, fix your eyes onto a point on the ground already. Inhale. And then as we exhale, we're going to tilt the body, start to flex that back ankle. So you can roll your right hip towards the ground, so we're not letting the hip and the toes open. Pause at the bottom, always breathing. Slowly start to bring yourself back up. Maybe tap down, the legs a little shake out, or maybe bring that knee up and through. Inhale, lift up through the body. And exhale, push, heel away, bend the knee back in. And slowly lower the leg. Amazing. So let's give the legs a little shake out. Well done. So we're going to come back onto the right leg. We're going to put the tree and Virajasana 3 together, so 2 balances together. So back on the right leg. I'm going to do it this way. So back on the right leg, we're going to start in our tree. Place your left foot in, onto your ankle bone, onto your calf, or onto your inner thigh. Squeeze the bottom and find that lovely lift through your body. Let your breath settle, eye gaze forwards, focus, concentrate, lift the arms, breathing in, grow tall through the crown of the head, let the arms open, exhale all the way down, palms coming back together, inhale, and exhale, hands to heart. Either pause there, or join me for the reverse, inhale, arms lifting, and exhale, hands back into the heart center. Okay, ready for Warrior 3, Virajasana 3. So bend your underneath leg just a little bit. Send your left knee forwards. Inhale. And then exhale. This time I'm going to sweep the arms back though. So breathe out. Chest coming down. Flex that back ankle. Draw the arms in by the side of your body. And then when you're ready, we're coming up. Lift the knee up and through. Reaching the arms to the ceiling. Inhale. Lift through the body, exhale, press the heel away, lift the knee back in, and then slowly lower down. So sometimes it takes a little bit of practice, so something to work on. Give your legs a little shake out. Let's come the other way. You don't have to keep switching sides. So we're on the left leg now, bending the knee. Oh no, we're not, we're back in tree, aren't we? Back in tree. So on the left leg, let's place the right foot in. Onto your calf if you prefer, maybe onto your inner thighs. Squeeze your bottom a little bit. Lift up through the heart, anchor your eyes onto a point. Just checking that you're breathing. So nice lift through the belly. And when you're ready, inhale, arms coming up through the center. Continue to lift through your body, let the arms open, breathe out. Inhale back into the heart. Exhale, hands settle to the heart. Pause there, or reverse the arms. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, down to the heart center. Pause there if you fancy. Virajasana 3, Warrior 3. Bending the underneath leg just a little bit. Send your right knee forwards. Breath in. Exhale, leg going back, reaching the arms back down the side of the body. Try to get those back toes to reach down towards the floor, turn towards the floor, chin tucked in. And then we're coming up, a little bit of thigh strength here. Lift through the belly, breathe in, lift up to the sky. Exhale, push the heel away. Leg coming back in. And then slowly lowering, opening the arms all the way. Amazing. So we give legs a little shake out. I always quite like to give the front of the foot a nice little stretch after all that balancing. So just tucking one toe under, sinking into the legs a little bit there. Lovely, maybe turn the ankles a little bit as well. Excellent, so just to finish, one more balance. So we're going to come back to our feet being underneath the hips. Really spread your toes into the ground. Hands back to the heart. Spread those toes and then shift your weight up and forwards onto the balls of the feet, just like we did before. Lifting through the belly, lifting through the heart, lifting through the crown. Stay pulled up. This time we're going to add some arms here. So the arms are going to go up through the middle. Don't worry if you wobble, especially if you're on carpet. Breathing out, opening the arms all the way down. into the heart. Well done. We're going to reach the arms up. Lovely, breathe in. Stay up on the balls of the feet. And then start to breathe out. Send your knees forwards without letting your ankles roll outwards. So knees forwards, knees forwards. As soon as you need to, pop your heels down and go to a forward fold. So you can pop your heels down, you can go to a forward fold. If you're okay in the knees, this feels okay, this feels quite nice. See if you can lower all the way down. So use your thighs, use the strength in your thighs. Ta-da! We made it. Well done. So we're going to bring the hands down. Bottoms up, everybody into a forward fold. Shake out the head a little bit there, nice softness in the knees. Roll the shoulders out a little bit. Great stuff. Shake out the head. Okay, 2 nice big steps back into down dog. So we're going to lift up through the sit bones, really spread your fingers back into the ground. Just take a nice walk foot to foot again. Turning, twisting as much as you like. Perfect. And when you feel ready, coming onto the knees, taking the knees out a little wider, the hands out a little wider. Circling again, just like we did earlier. And then reversing back round in the direction. Keeping the elbows nice and soft. So actually building a little bit of shoulder strength here. Good. Come back into the centre. Bring your knees underneath your hips again. Inhale. Exhale. Draw the bottom back towards your heels. Decide whether you want to open your knees. You can always open your knees and bring your big toes side by side. Sink down. Let's bring the forehead back to the ground, softening into the hands, softening into the arms. Some of you may wish to bring your hands around in the feet. Sometimes that's more comfortable if your knees are closer. Just see. Closing the eyes. Allowing the face to become lovely and soft. Just allowing your breath to start to slow down again. Maybe slightly elongating your out breath. One more breath there. So if your hands are under your feet, let's bring the hands just underneath the shoulders. Start to push into the floor to lift your head up really nice and slowly. Just take a moment to be there. I've got mats falling over behind me. Okay, and then we're just going to sit down to one side. So if your knees are open, bring your knees towards each other. Sit down to one side, swing your legs around the front, and then just make our way down into our backs. Give your legs a little hug once we get there. A couple of circles in each direction. Relax your shoulders fully. Relax your jaw. And then reverse. Wonderful. I'm going to place the feet to the floor. We're going to take a nice big stretch out. Just wriggling your pelvis a little bit if you want to, maybe point your toes. Ooh. And then let's just take a moment to find stillness, to completely relax the body. Always a benefit. So you can either lengthen the legs out, just let your feet drop out to the side a little bit naturally, or maybe give your lower back a little bit of support. Bend your knees, let your knees come together, settle into the lower back, no wiggle. Hands coming to the belly. Or maybe hands coming to the ground. Maybe connecting index finger to the tip of the thumb on each hand into Gana Mudra. So our hand gesture of knowledge, of wisdom, and of knowing that knowledge and wisdom lies within. And it also reminds us that everything and everybody are connected. Okay. Sliding the shoulder blades down the back, settling into the back of the head, maybe slightly drawing the chin in. Allowing your eyes to close gently and your awareness to come back inwards to your natural flow of breath. Breathing in a lovely sense of calm and softness, spaciousness and ease. And then creating a lovely sense of letting go as we breathe out. Letting go physically through the whole of your body. Letting go through the muscles, letting go through the joints, through the bones and the skin of your body. And then letting go of any expressions. So allowing your breath, your exhalation to settle your body. Slightly elongating your out breath. And in turn, your breath and your body, as they settle, your mind will also settle. So feel the whole of you settling. And just take a moment to be quiet, to be still, to let yourself rest. Nowhere to be, nothing to do, this is your time, enjoy it. Be with your breath. So when you feel ready, let's gradually bring ourselves back. So picturing yourself on your mat and then giving your fingers and your toes a little wriggle. Maybe choosing to keep the eyes closed this time. Making any movements through the wrists, through the ankles, maybe taking a nice big stretch out. Or you can give your hips a little wriggle on the mat if you like, or maybe give your knees a hug. And then keeping the eyes closed, We're going to roll onto one side, just take a little moment there. Use your hands to bring yourself up to seated position. Slowly. Gaze lowered or eyes still closed. Start to feel your sit bones nice and connected to the ground once again in opposition. That lift through the crown of the body. So we're going to bring the hands together, we're going to draw the chin down in towards the chest, and then we'll rub the hands together nice and strongly. So find some heat in the hands. And then placing those lovely warm hands over the eyes, over the face, doesn't have to touch. Allowing the warmth, the heat, the energy from your hands coming into your eyes, into your face. Gently blinking. Bringing the eyes back slowly. Turning the eyes right and left, down and up. Couple more blinks. And then we will bring our hands down to meet the heart center. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that little bit of balance. Namaste.